Hello everyone, Jeff Johnson, creator of WeatherMaker. I'm here to demo the new Cloud Noise Editor, so let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is open the demo scene and then pick a profile, say medium heavy scattered. I'm going to go ahead and look away from the sun to get kind of the more details. You'll notice as you face the sun, the details are a little bit bright. So if you want to see the fine details, look away from the sun, and then you can see how your noise texture is doing. So let's bring in a noise texture. To do that, Window, WeatherMaker, Cloud Noise Editor. I like to dock it up there. And let's go ahead and show you how this works. We have 4 channels for the shape layer that we're working on, WeatherMaker Cloud Noise Profile Shape Default, which is the profile I used to make the new noise texture for the clouds. So editing this profile, just double click it to find it in the scene. You can also duplicate all of these to make your own noise profiles and tweak them as you like. The shape profile always has 4 channels, R, G, B, and A. A lot of the PDFs and documentation on volumetric clouds go into detail on kind of the best layout for these 4 textures, but you can tweak them all you like to get different types of clouds. So let's show you how to tweak these. I'm going to tweak layer 0. Now layer 0 is a special layer because it's kind of the overall noise of the volumetric clouds. So regardless of cloud height, this layer is always applied. So it's important to get this shape just right. For example, if I remove the brightness on this layer and click Export, that's going to create a new texture in this path right here, which just happens to be WeatherMaker Prefab Textures Clouds Cloud Noise Texture. Now in order for that to show up on my clouds, I need to go to WeatherMaker Prefab Full Screen Effects Clouds, go to the cloud profile and the cloud layer volumetric, and the noise textures are right at the top, and you can swap this to your new texture. So as expected, that removed some of the bulk of the clouds because there's no noise on that channel. So let's go back and fix that. We'll turn these brightnesses back to 0. We'll click Export again, and we've already set the reference up to this new texture, so the cloud should update in real time. Now the noise shaders here are still a little bit too expensive to actually just run them straight in the shader for the clouds. I tried that and got about 10 FPS, which was really laggy. But if I can figure out how to optimize that and bypass this texture generation step, I surely will do that. But for now, you have to click Export in order to see how the changes affect the clouds. Alright, so that's the shape layer. Let's go to the detail. The detail only has one layer, the alpha channel, and this typically works best with kind of a poofy layer like that. It kind of adds detail to the clouds. So let's go ahead and change this to a 2, and we're going to export just this guy. And that was exported successfully, and there it is, Cloud Noise Texture 2, and this one's a bit smaller, 64s. You can see in the profile I've got a size of 64. So let's go ahead and assign that to our clouds and see what it looks like. Oh, that's the curl noise. We don't want that. We want this one. Alrighty, so that would be Cloud Noise Texture 2. And you can always undo and redo to see what it looks like. Oh, that was interesting. I mean, you could try changing the noise types to maybe Perlin, reducing that brightness down, and see what it looks like. I have no idea what this will look like. Okay. So you can play around with that and find the right texture for your needs. And should be a lot faster than the way I was doing it before, which required exporting the textures and re-importing them in a separate step. So now you can visually see your noise and see the changes to your clouds in real time. I hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, send me an email to support@digitalruby.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.